Hello and welcome, Sudoku friends, to the New York Times Hard Sudoku puzzle. Today is April 27, 2024. Let's have a look and see what we have. Choose, block across, 2 here or here. Sevens, 7 blocks down here and over here. So this is a 7. This 7 blocks across, this 7 blocks down, this 7 blocks down. We have a 7 here. Did I not enter the 7 here? Well, here it is. So a 2 and a 3, that's what I was going to say. Block down, we have a 2 and a 3 here. And that means that these must be a 4, 6, and an 8. And what does that mean? Well, it means that a 4 must go here or here. And I think that's all it means for now. We have a 2 here, I believe. No, we can also have a 2 here. That's sad. We'll have to work around that. 9 blocks across here and up here. We have a 9 here or here blocking up. This 9 blocks up, so a 9 must go here or here. And we have a 9 blocking here. We have a 9 blocking here. So the only square in the first row that can be a 9 is this one here. 2 9s blocked down and across here. So here's a 9. 1 blocks across and 1 blocks down. One of these is a 1 blocking across. So we're going to have a 1 here or here. And a 4 must go here or here. And actually in this row 5, a 4 must go here or here. 1s must go here or here and here or here. 1, 5, and 9 here. Because we got 1, 5, and 9 blocking these squares. Having more than this single 5 would be a huge help, I think. We have a 6 here and here blocking up. Therefore, we have a 6 here. And that leaves only 1 square for a 2 in block 3 because these 2's block across. And the 2 goes here. Now we know that a 7 must go here or here. And together with this 7, all of these squares now are blocked from being a 7. We have a 7 blocking up here, and we have a 7 blocking up here. So here's a 7. And that closed a square for a possible 1. We have a 1 here and here blocking across, and we have a 1 blocking up. Here's a 1. Now let's have a look at this row. We need to find a 1, 2, 4, 5, and a 6. 1, 2, 4 block here. What about the 5 and 6? Well, look at here. These are 2 and 3. Therefore, one of these is a 6 blocking up. So the only number left for this square is a 5. And since this 9 blocks here, we only have 1 square left in the column for 9. The 1 blocks here, and the 1 blocks here, and the 1 blocks here. So 1 goes here. 2, 4, and 6 still to be placed. 4 here or here. 2 here or here. 6 here or here. 2, 3, 6, 8 here. So the 2 must go here. Yeah, and that automatically gives me a 3 for this square. 3, 6, and 8 now. We have a 6 and a 3 blocking here. So this must be an 8. And here a 3 and a 6. 2, 6, and 9 here. we have a 2 and a 6 blocking here, so this is a 9. 2 and 6 here. I'm very fascinated by the 2, 7, 8, 9 blocking in this row. We got a 2, 7, 8, 9 blocking in this row. So I wonder if we can use this for anything, because it must have some sort of ramifications for column 9, mustn't it? So let's start here. What can go here? A 1, 5, a 1 and a 5 can go here. Now let's look here. We have the exact same digits blocking this square, and also a 6. What can go here? A 1, 5, 6, a 1 and a 5. We got a 1 and a 5 for these two squares. So that leaves only these squares to figure out. And they, of course, can't be a 1 and a 5. There must be a 2, 3, 7, 8. There's a 2, 7, 8 blocking here, so this must be a 3. And now a 2, 7, 8. We have a 2 and an 8 blocking this square, therefore that must be a 7. This 7 blocks down, this 7 blocks up, here's a 7. 2 and 8 still to be placed. And they, of course, must go here and here. But now that we found this 3, let's have a look at the top row. We need to find a 4, 6, and a 5. There's a 5 and a 4 blocking here. This must be a 6. And now we're going to have a 6 here or here, because the 6 blocks here and the 6 blocks here. So 6 here or here. And a 6, therefore, here or here. Now the 3, of course, must go here. And we have a 3 and a 9 here and here, blocking these squares. We have a 9 blocking up here. So 9 here or here, and 3 here, here or here. And 4, 5, and 8 still here. I almost forgot about the 5 that must go here. Now a 1 and a 4 here. The 1 blocks over, so here's a 4 and here's a 1. Here a 4, 5, and a 6. We got a 4 and a 6 blocking this square. It must be a 5. And a 2, 3, 8 for these 3 squares. 1, 2, 8 here. 2 and 8 block across. 1 goes here. Here's a little trick. It's not really a trick. It's something I think I have developed over the years, and that is to look at a row and just recognize the patterns of the digits. I'm not even looking at each digit. I'm just seeing the patterns. And I'm seeing some patterns here that are repeated in this row. And that makes me wonder if there's anything that is being blocked by the same numbers here that we can use for this column here. So let's do a little test. What must go here? Here must go a 4, 6, and an 8. We have an 8 blocking, so this is a 4 or a 6. Now look at this square. We need to find a 4 and a 6 for these two squares. So again, we have a 4 and a 6 here. So these two squares must be a 4 and a 6 remote pair. Is it immediately useful? I'm not sure. But this is how I find pairs much of the time. I don't do any counts here. I just look at the outline of the patterns of each number, and I see some repetitions. And that has some ramifications, believe it or not, for this square. Because if These must be a 4 and a 6 pair. It follows that none of these squares can be a 4. And this square cannot be a 4. A 4 must go here or here, blocking down. Now let's examine this square. It cannot be a 1, 2. It could be a 3, but now we know it can't be a 4. Nor can it be a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. So it must be a 3. This 3 blocks across. This 3 blocks down. We have a 3 here. And we have a 3 blocking across here and up here. So we have another 3 here. These 3's block up, and this 3 blocks across, so does this. The last 3 goes here. 5, 8, and 9 here. 8 blocks here and here. So this is a 5, 9 pair, and the 8 must go here. And these are 4 and 5. The 5 blocks over, giving me a 4 here and a 5 here. This now is a 4. Here a 6 and an 8. The 8 blocks up again. So here's the 8 and here's the 6. 6 blocks down and 6 blocks over. We have a 6 here and now here. The 4 blocks over, so this must be an 8 and this must be a 4. And now we have a 4 here, of course. This 8 blocks over here, so here's an 8, and the last square in this block number 9 must be a 2. That blocks over here, this 2 blocks down here, we have a 2 here. And the last number here, of course, must be a 1, and the last number in the block must be a 5. This is a 5, 9, remember? 5 now blocks up, giving me a 9 here and a 5 here. 5 blocks down and 5 blocks up, 5 here. 5 blocks across, 5 here. Now we know that this must be a 4. And this must be an 8. Here are 2 and a 4. The 4 blocks over, 2 goes here and 4 goes here. 2 blocks over, 2 goes here and 6 here. Now we have a 6 here. And we have a 1 here and a 9 here. And that's it for today's New York Times Hard Sudoku puzzle. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.